While taking a photo of the couple, the woman secretly flipped the camera and snapped a seductive picture of herself. She then handed the phone to Jack. The moment he saw it, he understood exactly what Lisa was hinting at, but his wife, Annie, standing beside him, noticed nothing unusual. Then, Lisa asked Jack to take a photo for her, and he immediately agreed. Seizing the opportunity, she opened the dial pad on her phone, while Jack, under the guise of adjusting the camera, discreetly typed his number into her contacts. By now, Annie began sensing something was off, but Lisa, having achieved her goal, quickly made up an excuse and left. Jack's gaze lingered on her as she walked away. When Annie asked to see the photos Jack had just taken, he claimed they were too ugly and deleted them. Confused, Annie reminded him that he'd complimented Lisa's photography earlier. His lie was obvious. Defensively, Jack snapped that he hadn't wanted to offend Lisa by criticizing her photos in person. Then, he scolded Annie for being rude before storming off. Back home, Jack faked a cold. When Annie suggested seeing a doctor, he brushed it off as just a minor bug and insisted the priority was keeping their baby from getting sick. He convinced her to take their child to her parents' house for a few days. The moment Annie left, Jack called Lisa. That evening, he brought her home. As she flirtatiously leaned in, she slipped a sedative into his drink when he wasn't looking. Oblivious, Jack took a sip. Lisa then noticed multiple security cameras around the house. Jack reassured her he'd turned them all off, but seconds later, he felt dizzy and collapsed, unconscious. The next morning, Annie woke him up. Furious, their valuables had been stolen. Only then did Jack realize he'd fallen into Lisa's trap, but he couldn't confess the truth. When Annie demanded they call the police, Jack panicked, terrified she'd uncover what really happened that night. Stay tuned for part 2.